Michael Tunes Antunes, August 10th, 1940 to August 19th, 2025, was a celebrated American saxophonist whose music career spanned over 6 decades. Best known as the soulful tenor saxophone player for John Cafferty and the Beaver Band, he gained further recognition for his acting role as the band's saxophonist in the cult classic 1983 film Eddie and the Cruisers and its sequel Eddie and the Cruisers 2. Eddie Lives. His sound and stage presence left an enduring mark on American rock and blues. Early life and musical roots. Born in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Antunes grew up in a family deeply rooted in Cape Verdean musical traditions. His father, Peter Antunes, was a versatile musician who played upright bass, guitar, and Hammond organ, performing throughout the New England circuit. This musical environment gave Michael an early exposure to rhythm, harmony, and live performance. By the age of 13, while still attending Dartmouth High School, Antunes was already performing publicly. He started his journey in music alongside family members, including his brother David and a cousin, with whom he formed a group called Second Generation. Their repertoire primarily reflected their Cape Verdean heritage, and it was during this time that Michael began refining his style on the saxophone. Throughout the 1960s, Antunes built his reputation as a talented and versatile saxophonist. He played with several bands in New England and upstate New York, including the Blazers, Bernie and the Cavaliers, the New Spices, Mike and Jenna, and Triumph. While with the Blazers, he recorded a few singles, most notably Grasshopper with Mundo Records, and tracks like A-Time and Boom Boom on Empire Records. These early recordings helped establish his credibility as a skilled session and live performer. Breakthrough with John Cafferty and the Beaver Band. Antunes' major career breakthrough came in the 1970s when he joined John Cafferty and the Beaver Band, a Rhode Island-based rock group that soon gained national attention. His smooth and soulful saxophone lines became one of the defining elements of the band's sound. Their biggest moment arrived with the 1983 film Eddie and the Cruisers. The soundtrack album became a huge commercial success, climbing into the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart. The single On the Dark Side reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and held the number 1 position on the album Rock Tracks chart for 5 consecutive weeks. The album eventually earned triple platinum certification from the RIAA, securing the band's place in rock history. Michael not only played the saxophone on the soundtrack but also appeared on screen, portraying the band's saxophonist. The film became a cult classic, and Antunes reprised his role in the 1989 sequel Eddie and the Cruisers 2. Eddie Lives. Decades later, Rolling Stone recognized the fictional band, ranking them 18th in their list of the 25 greatest movie bands in 2016. Later career and collaborations. Antunes continued to perform with John Cafferty and the Beaver Band for many years, but his career extended beyond that group. From 2004 to 2011, he played with Ernie and the Automatics, a blues rock supergroup featuring members from legendary bands like Boston and the J. Giles Band. His contributions enriched the group's sound and further demonstrated his ability to adapt across genres. Even in his later years, Antunes remained active on stage, embodying his lifelong passion for performance. His saxophone work was characterized by a blend of rock energy and soulful depth, which resonated with audiences across generations. Personal life. Away from the stage, Antunes lived a full and family-centered life. He and his wife, Jennifer, raised 11 children together. Music ran deep in the Antunes household, and several of his children followed in his footsteps. His son Kevin Antunes became well known as Madonna's musical director, while another son, Matthew Antunes, served as the musical director for the R&B group Tavares. This continuation of musical legacy highlighted the strong artistic influence Michael had within his family. Despite his busy touring and recording schedule, Antunes was remembered by loved ones as a devoted father and husband. His ability to balance his professional success with his personal responsibilities reflected his deep values of family and heritage. Death. Michael Tunes Antunes passed away on August 19, 2025, at the age of 85, due to complications from kidney failure. His death marked the end of a remarkable career and life devoted to music. Fans and fellow musicians alike mourned his loss, celebrating the rich legacy he left behind both on stage and within his family. Legacy and influence. Antunes' journey represented the story of a musician who remained faithful to his roots while achieving mainstream success. From Cape Verdean-inspired family performances to international recognition in a Hollywood film, his life embodied the power of music to connect cultures and generations. His role in Eddie and the Cruisers immortalized him as part of one of rock's most iconic movie moments. Meanwhile, his decades with John Cafferty and the Beaver Band solidified him as a respected figure in American rock and blues. Younger musicians, including his own children, continue to carry his influence forward. Net worth. At the time of his death in 2025, Michael Antunes' net worth was estimated to be around $3 million. His wealth came from decades of touring, album sales, film royalties from Eddie and the Cruisers, and continued performances with different bands. While not a mainstream celebrity by traditional standards, Antunes enjoyed a steady career that allowed him to provide for his family and leave behind a legacy of both financial stability and artistic accomplishment. Conclusion. Michael Tunes Antunes was more than just a saxophonist. He was a cultural bridge, a family man, and a performer whose sound defined an era of American rock. His contributions to music extended beyond his recordings, living on through his family and the countless fans inspired by his playing. His career highlighted how dedication, passion, and authenticity can sustain an artist through decades, leaving behind a timeless mark on music history. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.